Toodles and Binks. Going to have a quick go at mashing up a double slider pocket, but I want to do a different size one to the one that I did yesterday, so to put a gift card in. Sorry, my desk is really messy, so I haven't got much room. The one I did yesterday was it was a piece of card that was 12 inches by 7.5 inches. It's going to be a bit long, so I've got a piece of 12 by 12 card, and I'm going to do it 6 inches deep. Yeah, 6 inches, because it only needs to be for a gift card. It doesn't need to be very thick, but because it's 12 inches long, I can still do it the same dimension. So it was so it's 12 inches long by 6 inches deep, and 3 3/4. I'm going to score it, and rather than get a scoreboard out, I'm going to use my score thing. So then move it to 3 3/4 again, I think, and score again, and then move it to 3 3/4 again. Is that right? Yep. 3 3/4 again. Score. Oh dear. Then move that to, that wasn't the best thing in the world, was it? 3 3/4 again. That's better. Move that score line to 1/2 inch. Score again. Oh no, cut off. That's right. I made an abysmal mess of that in, but we'll sort that out. So that gives you a 3 3/4 inch panel, a 3 3/4 inch panel, 3 3/4 inch panel, and a little doodah panel. And the little doodah panel, you need to round the corners, like so. Sorry about leaning across. Let's find my bowl folder. So, and also, at the one furthest away from the little one with the doodah panel, you need to take off 1/8 of an inch, which is that little line right there. So it's, well, that was brilliantly smooth, isn't it? This is not the same. Right, take off 1/8 of an inch, which is a tiny little fraction. It just makes it easier to fold. Then go ahead and fold in, and then unfold. God, this is not straight at all, is it? Obviously, make sure you've got straight fold lines, which I blatantly have not bothered with. Fold them back out again. Oh, a piece of card can't have been straight. That's my excuse. Like so. Card, and then that fold. So that'll go fold in, and then this little flap folds in eventually like that. Let's just baste all my folds and make sure everything is as straight as it possibly can be. And then a piece of bag here. Need a piece of polythene. This is a 13-inch bag, I believe, and it's thick. And the thicker polythene, the better. And I want a 3-inch doodah. So, oops, 3-inch piece of doodah. Right, 3-inch piece of doodah. And so I've got a ring. And by the way, this is thanks to Catherine at the Scrap Beach for her wonderful instructions now. They were superb. And I've lost my knife. No, I've got my knife. I've lost my Tim Holtz ruler. Somebody has run off with it, which is a disaster. An absolute and total disaster. So you'll have to use not my Tim Holtz one, my scabby old Clearview one, until I find my one of the children has run off with it. I'm fairly certain. Lydia makes fast and loose with my stuff all of the time. So all I'm going to do is just cut off. Where's my seamy bit there? Just a tiny fraction of that. There. So that it is then no longer a big circle, it's just a piece. Right. For tomorrow, I found my skirt hanging up and it's all creased. We'll just unroll it later. Okay. I'm filming, so be careful. Okay. Have you seen what my proper Tim Holtz rock? Can you have a look and see if you can find it for me? I'm ill. I'm ill. Oh dear, Lulu's not feeling well. I have no idea what I've done with it, and I prefer my Tim Holtz one to anything, so I'm now going to obsess about that for the entire time. Yeah, but what have I done with it? I don't know. Let me just dry it. I'm just trying to clear all the gunk off this one. Let me just dry it. Just going to have a look on my other desk because I can't cope without my Tim Holtz ruler. I'm really fussy, I know. God knows, I've got so many different things. All I want is my Tim Holtz ruler. Where is it? Well, it can't have gone far. Oh, I know. It's downstairs. I'll have to make do. It's downstairs in the other room. I had it when I was doing some packaging. Let me just give my glass mat a bit of a clean as well. Can't be doing with it all untidy and disgusting. I seem to have cut badly into my glass mat as well. With a Stanley knife, which is, don't use, people, a Stanley knife, because you ruin your glass mat. But they do A3 glass mats now. And I'm having me one of those when I get an opportunity. Let me just dry this off. Right, that's better. Right. It's alright, you'll be used to me, anyone that watches me, an awful lot of faffing around. Okay. Rather than... No, I'm going to go for the same. Framed burlap distress ink. I'm just going to distress all the edges. I should put it on my craft mat and do it properly, but I can't be arsed. I need to get this done. Pretty much nothing else shows, and this is all going to be pattern paper anyway. Right. But Twiddle. I'll need some pretty paper. And it's always a good idea to mark.
Oh, you're on live stream.
The front. I'm on live stream.
How many people are watching?
None, I don't think. I can't see because I can't see my chat from here.
Where's your chat? Where's your chat?
Over there on the right hand side, but I've not refreshed it or anything. Can you pass Mummy a pencil? Is there one there?
We don't have pencils.
What is on? Just that pen then, that yellow pen.
Sorry, I
Thank you.
didn't top on it.
Mark your middle panel with an F for front.
Wait, do you want me to
just so it makes it easier to put it together.
Do you want me to refresh your?
No! Lydia, what have you done?
I've done anything.
Oh, for Pete's sake, did we ask you to interfere now?
Well, it's still on.
Right, I need to see the screen, darling.
I don't know how you do that. But
Oh, for Pete's sake, did you have to touch it?
yeah.
I'm recording this as well. There'll be some child abuse being shown in a minute. Oh, I've completely. What have you done with it? Fortunately for you, do you ever get the feeling you want to kill them?
No.
I do.
Where's your chat?
I don't worry about the chat.
Okay.
We're going to see child murder in a minute.
Oh, I want to see that. Who you murdering?
You.
Oh.
Go away. Just trying to find.
You're not allowed to.
They'll never know.
Yes, they will because they're filming. Well, you're filming.
This is true. I don't know which one to use.
Oh, can I just say, anyone that's watching this who likes anime, put something in the chat or something like that.
Go away.
Because I love anime.
Go away.
No.
Go
I'm watching a
away.
new anime called High School of the Dead. It is such a good
Lydia,
anime.
seriously, go away.
Go away. I'm just making it a bit more fun. Because your stuff is always serious.
Whatever.
Well, I'm going to shut the door because I need
Right,
to.
bye. Gosh, don't you just love being a parent? Oh, I can't decide which one to do. I'm going to go for the pretty one. We do a bit of creative cutting to get. I'm going to go for that one. Mind you, probably better not, bearing in mind it's my son's girlfriend at his birthday. She might think I'm being horrible, maybe not. So I will just go for the Wizard of Oz one. Oh. I really would like that purple one. I like purple. Let's trim the rubbish off that. And this one is the Magic. It's the Magic of Oz collection, and it's the Yellow Brick Road. Right, so 6 inches, is it? It's 3 3/4, isn't it? So 3 1/2. If I do this 3 1/4, 3 1/4, 3 1/4. By 6. Now it seems a bit odd. It would look like I'm doing a massive border, but actually I'm gonna put a mat on it. So let's move the rubbish over. What am I gonna mat it with? Have I any black? Covers as well. Oh, I know. I'm gonna go for that. This is one of my favourites actually, but I don't use it that often. Is the Cafe Mediterranean, and it's called the card stack thingy. So 3 3/4, that's going to be 3.5. Is it not? It's 3.5 by 6 3/4. Yeah. Is that right? No, 6.5. 5.5. 6 by 6 3/4. 3 my maths is appalling. 3 3/4. 3 3/4. Quarter of an inch. Just take a quarter of an inch. 3 3/4. 7 3/4. Yeah, 3 3/4. So it's going to be 3.5. Oh, start again. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5 by 6, 5 3/4. 5 3/4. Oh, can you get any worse? 5 3/4. Should be it. You wouldn't believe that I used to be a bank manager, would you? It's close enough. It will do. Yeah. And then that one is 3.5. 5.5. I'll do it that way around. 5.5. It seems to map wider than it's obviously a visual thing, but right. So that way around, isn't it? So we've got a map and a map. Right, okay. Right. And because I'm rubbish at crafting, I tend to use, these days, photo glue. for matting. It's not going to take any great wear. It'll be fine. It's transitory. That way, this seems to be a bit of a. You got a bit of a slippy room. I'm really rubbish at getting anything straight. Either matted straight, cut straight. Mind you, you would think if I was better at maths, it might help. Okay. Just wonder if I go ahead and round these 1/4 inch corners. Probably going to ruin it. Oh, that's better. Just rounded the corners. Right, and while I'm at it, I'm going to just put down a piece of the Mayar's trim that I will use firstly score tape. Is this score tape? Maybe this isn't score tape, just no, I don't think that is score tape actually. Right, tape, faffing around. Really wish I could cut mats properly. It would be nice. I suppose they're probably better than they ever were. Damn, easily diverted, right. A third of the way up. My scissors. Is that even straight? Yeah. Right. So, one front panel. Attempt to get this straight and neat. Yep. Just debating what I'm going to stick this down with. Is my ATG here? ATG working? No. Can't be bothered to load my ATG up. Oh, I know. I use a Scotch quick dry. No, I won't. Hands up if everyone faffs around as much as this as I do. It's a constant faff. Once you get the hang of these things, they're not. No, I'm not making it look easy, but they are actually quite easy.
Thanks, lunch.
When you want to go and cook yourself some lunch.
There's nothing in my cupboard.
Well, Grandma's gone. We'll get bread on our way home.
Where is she?
She's Italian.
Oh yeah, it's Monday. It's Monday.
Yeah, as much as I want to chat, go away.
But I'm
Bye.
making it more exciting
Bye.
for the people.
No,
that
people
are
don't think it's exciting with you. Go away.
Yes, they do, because they love
Go
me.
away. No, not even I love you.
Oh, that's not fair. Dad loves me.
Ah.
Grandma loves me.
Of course I love you, my angel. Now go away.
I'm allowed to stand and watch.
I can't craft with you watching me.
I'm not watching, I'm watching the screen.
Well, go away. Go and watch it in your room if you must.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
Did I tell you about the time me and my brother Key decided to make fireworks? Now, I know nothing about chemistry, but Key said gasoline burns, don't it? 95-degree burns over 90% of his body. My and the doctors had to call like all the doctors because they never heard of burns upon existing burns. And the people in the next city over were complaining about the smell of burning skin. Okay, now I'm going
Right, thank you. Sorry about that.
I'm only saying what my body Key. Okay, Actually, I'm going to get lunch.
Yeah, it was a mistake to send a performing arts school. Well, actually. Right, now this strip is 3 inches wide. The panel was 3 3/4 inches wide. And what you have to do is you have to make sure that you have a fit that is tight, but not too tight. Let's bring this to the middle slightly. This panel. So I find it best to employ the use of a ruler, just to keep everything straight as you put it down. What I'm going to do is put my tape on here. Now you want to go across the plastic, but you don't want to go over the edge of the plastic when you put your tape down. So, like so, but not right over the edge, so pull it back slightly. Like so. Okay, that isn't over the edge, that's fine. Because if it goes over, then it might snag. Then what you want to do is get yourself something heavy, straighten it all up. Now, if you pulled it like that, it would be too tight because it's racking up. If you did it like that, it would be too loose. So, take the... I'm just going to trim a tiny, ticky little fraction off there. Right, because I'm not convinced it was right. It was not too far near the edge. Right, so this is what I was frightened about before. So let's keep this bit in place, and let's stick it down. And then score a line where you need to cut it. Like so. So it's tight, but it's not too tight, and it will go round, but it's not too loose that it's useless, if you see what I mean. It's like a little, I might have done that a fraction too tight, but so then you move it down so that the line there is at the bottom, ready to stick the tags in. Fold it up and put it away for the time being. Right. Now for the tags. They are 3¾ inch panels. So you want a 3½ inch by 6 inch. 3½ inch by 6 inch tag. 3½ inch. No, 6. It's 6 inches, so it's 3½ by 7. 3½ by 7. 3½.
Just so you know, I put my clothes away.
Okay, thank you. By 7 inches, because it's got to be so it sticks out the top. So 3½. By 7. There, the beginnings of the tags. Let's double check. Yeah, because they're going to come out on the top. I don't know if that seems a lot, but I'm going to run it through the edge die. And I know I discovered before I did it 1/2 inch bigger and it wasn't quite enough. So, right. I'm going to use mine on the edge, and it's this one. I've only got a couple. Oh, paper. I'm going to do Stickify under my clothing, on my arm. Ow. Right. Kind of somewhat line it up centrally. And stick it down. I've got to grovel here to get out my big shot. I've got a Big Shot Pro coming. I'm a lucky girl. For my birthday. I haven't got it yet, and apparently I won't be allowed to touch it until my birthday. But I also did today order some dies to if I find that this is a bit too long, I can cut it. Oh yeah, Sizzix have got a sale of their dies, and Big Shot Pro dies, even though they were really boring ones in some people's opinion, were £10. In fact, one was 10 and one was 7. They're only boring envelopes. Yeah, so that's the beginnings of the first tag. Yeah, I'm just wondering if I need. Yeah, I will run this through again. So much I'm going to pull off. Oops. So So I wasn't going to pass up £10 dies for anybody. And I know I've got a wholesale account, but I, to be honest, don't think I would have got those dies at £10 each, even wholesale. So it's worth it. I bought an A6 square envelope and a number 10 envelope, which I will use all the time because I'll use them for mini albums. Right, 2 tags. And what I discovered when I did it the other day was to make sure that they were necessarily the straightest looking things in the world, to make sure that they were level. I'm probably going to put panels in them, which I think will be fine. Making sure everything's completely straight and it's not going to snag. Yeah, they're fine. Right. I think I'm at the same paper. Actually, you know what I think I do want? Is that's really pretty on the other side, but it because before, when I did before, I stamped them, but I don't want to do that today. I want to be able to put a message on one. So if I cut a panel, one day when I get rid of one of my children, I will have a bigger room. So if I cut this 3.5, 3, 3.25 by 5 by 5 by 5.5, because I can always cut it down. 3.25 by 5.5. 3.25 by 5.5. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. 3.25 by 5.5. Because obviously going inside, you can't put anything too bulky on the inside. I think though I might run one of my Marianne's along it. See what it looks like. I always cut another bit. So a bit sticky off this. Right. Oh, helps if you stick the flipping card to it. So I'm going to do it to the bottom first. Let's see what this looks like. suppose I could have done this with a punch. Oh, well that's, fortunately, I need to shim it up. What am I going to shim it with? Marianne's ones aren't necessarily all that happy, always going to a big shop. So sometimes you have to. One day I'm going to break my big shop. None of stuff I force through it. It's a cut. Oh, well, that was a success. No, it's not working. Bugger it. I haven't got time to mess around with it. Another plan. There's punch. I'll use a punch. Disastrous use of paper, not to say criminal. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. Start again. Here we go with the maths. So we wanted 3 1/2, 3 1/4. About 5 1/2. I'll use those up. Tend to use quite a lot of basic graphic 45. Right, now let's try and see what that looks like first. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah. And right. I don't know why this one never ever goes in happily. Do you know why? Because it's big. Maybe not. Let's try that this in the house for that. It's to the edge there, but it does not there. Why is that? Do you know what? That is bent. I think that's. I've never used this one. I think that's always been like that. There's a piece of metal stopping that going back. Now I know why I've never used this one. mess around with it anymore. I'm going to complain to Lord Stuart about that. I'll use my loopy one, which I know does work. Right. Corner one for that as well. Yeah. I like this one. Sorry, I know I'm being a bit quiet. Punch issues. I like punches, but they do drive me insane. Now I've lost my ruler. So that one's gonna sit a la so, and then I'll find a panel. Oops, to affix the greeting. Dare I try another one of them? I dare not on live on out, make me look really incompetent. I will just try an SD. Yeah. Because then I can just write a greeting on it. Right, stick this down. Did I ink that? I don't think I did. I haven't even done any stamping yet. Let's find something that's going to match that. I don't want white because it's going to be too off-white, but I've got a piece of the Mediterranean stuck there. Let's throw that on the floor and it'll be a health and safety issue. So I can cut the smaller map from it. And smaller map than this, and then find something to coordinate so I can at least write a greeting on it. Yeah. And then I need a coordinating colour for that thing. Okay, the back of those poppies has got a really nice black and white spot, but that's do you know what, maybe I don't need to mat it. No, I do need to mat it. Maybe just cropped. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just going to ferret in my box and see. I don't know if I've got any black cardstock over here. Or suspect not. Any more blacks over there? No. Horrible. Oh, but what I have got is a charcoal. Yeah. I'm going to go for a bit of charcoal. Yep. No. close enough to black, close enough to the colours. It's the pearlised one as well. That'll do. I can just whack a grating on there. Okay. Like so. Okay. Yep. Happy with that. Let's just ink everything up. Frayed burlap has become the colour of choice recently for inking. I was walnut stain and now I've gone to frayed burlap. I should do it all properly off the side of my mat. Can't be bothered. Right, what I am going to do probably is just pop that on there, just at the corner. And quickly paint it. And I'm going to use this colour, which is it's a Cosmic Shimmer H2 iridescent watercolour. This is Red Blade, and it's very pretty. Just quickly, not too much water. Just literally. Probably should have dried this off a bit. The mere fact that I'm going over Distress ink with water is going to kind of mute it all in anyway.